Hello and welcome to Rewind. I'll be your host, Nick Winkleman, and this is the place where we get together and discuss everything I released last week on my channel, so sound off below. Hello and welcome back to Rewind. This is episode number 2 and I am your host, Nick Winkleman. Last week on my channel I released some Marvel replica Marvel movie replica subscription box number 4. I would say that this would be my favorite item out of everything on the desk today, Loki's helmet, but it arrived broken, as you can see, so of course that's not going to be my favorite. As far as these 3 items, they're neat. There's nothing special about any of them. I have this in the full version. This one is quite better because it's all one piece. The full version, in order to get it on as a helmet, the back unattaches and I can never get it to stay back on there. The antennas detach too, so they could probably get it in the box, would be my guess. So I mean, out of all my big size ones, Ant-Man is not my favorite because it's hard to get to go together, but this one here is all nice and shiny. I love that. I would give this a 10. I would give this a 10 if the horns attach. They are sending me a duplicate, so when I do get that, I will let you know if I think that is, you know, a 10, which I'm sure it is going to be a 10. So I give this a 1 right now. This Captain America helmet, I'm also giving it a 10. You can't really see that, but there is quite a lot of detail in what would be the leather part of this. The helmet itself is neat looking. I would give that a 10. And this, I would give a 10 to. Maybe I would give this like an 8. It almost, the color of it almost makes it look cheap. I don't have this in any other size or anything else. It's not something that I would actively buy because, 1, I'm not a huge Doctor Strange fan, and 2, it's just nothing that strikes me as something cool. So yes, if you want to watch my video on that, please do so. These ones came out of box number 4. There's 3 other videos ahead of that with some things that are pretty neat. So the Jumbo Pop over here is Scream's Ghostface. I love this Funko Pop. The knife would be my favorite part. I love how it is bloody. I wish there was some way they could have incorporated a drip, or maybe they could have ran a puddle. He could have been stepping in it and it could have been like dripping into the puddle. That would have been really neat. This is the 4-inch version. It has a different pose. He's holding the knife differently, so it's a different Funko Pop. I absolutely love it. It would probably be number 1 item on this table, my favorite out of all of them. I'm glad I've owned this. The 2 little bobbleheads we got right here, I love that they're bobbleheads. That when I opened the first one, which was Spider-Man, I thought, wow, it's a bobblehead. And I thought maybe the Target ones are that way, but then the dogs, and this is the second one I opened, and he's not a bobblehead. So I knew on day 2 that it was just because it is Marvel. I believe I learned from another YouTuber that the Marvel ones, the Star Wars ones, and I think there might be another category, the reason why they are bobbleheads is because Hasbro has a contract where they are the only people that can sell 4-inch action figures of Marvel, and so the loop around for Funko is to make them bobbleheads. That's why like Harry Potter, Stranger Things, and the rest of the gang are not bobbleheads, because they don't have to do that. There's no Hasbro thing. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just what I believe I learned from the YouTube video once upon a time. So if I was going to rate this one, I would also give it a 10 because it is cool pop. So like I said, I opened Spider-Man first, Captain America third. These 2 pops are super cute. I love that they're bobbleheads. I don't usually like the bobblehead effect. Like, I wish all my Funko Pops were not bobbleheads to be, but the dog Bullseye makes a cute bobblehead. There's nothing special about these pops other than that they're wearing the Spider-Man and Captain America t-shirts. I would give both of these an 8 out of 1 in 10. They don't scream gotta have me in any way, but at the same time I'm glad I have them. When I was looking those up, I found this one. I don't know if there's any other Jurassic Park or any other Marvel ones, so I just had to get this one. This one's a cute pop. It would either probably be my second favorite pop on this table next to this one, only because he has character. He's wearing the glasses. He has a little dinosaur with the cracked egg, the cane. It stands out more than this pop. Now, this one here, there was only one of them, and each one of these were like a different version, like, you know, like they were in the basket, maybe they had like, you know, different, that they were just different, but they're all the freaking same other than the bandana and the turtle that's on top. Even the chase version I feel very ripped off. All they are winking. There's nothing different. So they could have made these in 4 pops, not included the chase version, and we would have just been happy. But instead they wanted to make some money, so they threw in the chase version to make it harder to get these ones. And quite frankly, there's nothing cool about them. If this pop was just the pop, Michelangelo, Donatello, whatever, there was only one like this one here, Donatello's was different because, let's say, it was instead of a skateboard, we had something else. Maybe they're nunchucks, and, you know, Michelangelo's nunchucks and Donatello's little stick thing, you know. Maybe then each one was different in some way. They might be cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're cool. It's a really cute pop. I wish it would be my favorite pop out of every one on this table if it wasn't the fact that they were all identical, and I feel a little ripped off by the chase versions of these. Does that make any sense? Because I know I'm rambling really fast. Stupid James Charles. So, yeah. I believe these would have been better if they would have made them different in some way. Maybe the turtles could have been in the cart in a different way with him. I don't know. I just feel very let down with this one. They're super cute though, and individually I would give them all a 10. As a group, I give them an 8 because I feel that it's just copy paste, you know, tweak a little thing, and here you go, you got a new Funko Pop. I'm gonna make some money off you. So that's how I feel about that. Does anybody else feel that way too? I would like to know. If you're a Scream fan, do you think this is a cool Funko Pop? Which one of the Funko Pops is your favorite? Do you think this die-cast thing is a ripoff? Because, I mean, quite frankly, the posters that I got in the binder are cool, but I don't know if they're worth, you know, free. You know what I mean? I don't really... everything that you get, you're paying for. So in some way or shape or form, even though it's free, you're paying for it. So does that really make this subscription worthwhile? I like these, I really do, but the price of them is just starting to really irritate me. So thank you for tuning into this week's episode of Rewind. I will be back next week with some more Funko Pops. Maybe a jumbo, maybe not. And probably not this because they only come once a month. So you'll see them in another episode in a few weeks. Now that we got my thoughts and opinions out of the way, I would like to know what yours is. Which one of these items on the board would be your favorite? If Loki wasn't broken, would he be your favorite? Are you the same? Are you with me with this jumbo Scream? Or is it, you know, did you like this one better? Maybe you think these little bubble heads are perfect. Maybe you're mad at me for my opinion on this. I want to know. Give me a like, a dislike. Leave me a comment, because that's the only way we're going to have a conversation, and that's what I would really like to know. I would like to know what you think about these. So, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.